Hello, hello. Yeah. Almost ready. Just kinda. It's gonna been a minute since I did a dual stream, so yeah. Just making sure that everything is good, and it is, which is great. I like that. I like that it's just smooth sailing. Let's see. Alright, blah, blah. You guys ready? I'm ready. Well, let's go. Let's start. Whoop. Wait, why is the chat not working? That's not. Hold on a second. I knew it. Hold on, let me test it. Ah, there it is. There's a little bit of a delay. Damn it, I tested it on the wrong side. Hold on. What the? That's not supposed to happen. Minimize that. Still gotta work on a few things. But that's okay. How is everybody doing today? Welcome everybody back to another stream with your silly anime winged guy, your Psychic Leo. Today we're gonna go back to the basics. We kind of want to of what I originally wanted to start streaming about, and then it kind of became like gacha gaming channel only. I like to, as you guys know, I do like to do a lot of spiritual advice. Sometimes very much open and in your face. It's very noticeable. And sometimes it's a little more hidden with examples that are a little more, how can I say it? Conventional. There's an underlying spiritual teaching behind it, but it's looked at as a practical advice. Well, today I am going to be in your face about it, and that's why I put in a specific tag for the stream. Because I want to speak on something that happened recently in current events that's been going crazy on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it nowadays. I was kind of trying to get prepared for this stream, and maybe I wasn't 100% ready for it, but I'm going for it anyways. Man, I've been very quiet the past, little while. Canceled the last few streams, and the reason being is because I felt so overcharged. Yep, that's right. Overcharged with a lot of emotions. That's right. I was letting the rhythms of the emotions overtake me. Many of you might have noticed that about 3 million files of stuff dropped on Twitter about some really crazy stuff going on with a certain individual. I'm gonna keep it vague because honestly, I don't really want to trigger anybody. This is not about a political thing. And a lot of people, there were some that were vindicated because they saw themselves as knowing about the stuff and trying to warn people about the stuff for a very long time. There were some people that were shocked because it felt so... They were shocked by how explicit things were and the amount of evil that can take place on this planet, and that has caused a lot of anxiety and even the contemplation for a lot of people that still don't know what to believe. They know that stuff happened, they definitely know that, but they don't know to what extent some of it, I mean, they talked about some crazy stuff like time travel and, some demonic stuff, to be honest with you. And, yeah. And there's other people that don't want to believe any of it. They want to disassociate because... First of all, some of those people might be implicated, and others they don't know what to do. They don't know what to think. And the lesson of today is how to navigate some of that. There's a lot of people that are very sensitive to emotions and energy, and believe it or not, even those that aren't and coming on board, they're feeling overcharged as well. They may not notice it because it's very subtle for some. For others, it's very apparent. Some people have noticed themselves going deeply doom scrolling a lot. And that's understandable because it's a lot to take in. First of all, we need to send some prayers and some light to every victim in this, that event and all that. But also, please, and this is coming directly from guidance from angels and higher spirits. Even though right now it's the place of truth on this planet, even though right now people need to see this information, take it with a lot of responsibility. And if you feel it is too much, don't force yourself to take breaks, ground, don't try to absorb all their information in there. I know that many of you that want to be vindicated, you just want to go through and get every single detail. Please take in the information responsibly. There is a lot of graphic stuff in there that should be taken in doses, because it can really affect your psyche. It can really affect your emotions in a very unhealthy way if you just suck all that information in and let your mind race. There is a lot of explicit stuff in there. And some people are trying to vigorously look in there to find a smoking gun to see if there's any political adversaries that they may have stored in those files. Please don't use this information as a way to weaponize. All this information should be used to bring us together as human beings to to basically become better. We now know the depths of some of the darkness that is on this planet. And now we need to take that example and understand what caused it, understand how it works, and try to find ways to dismantle it and have ways that we never have to reach that far. And part of it is understanding the pain and also the disclosure. And that heavy feeling that it brings. So we don't have to repeat these atrocities. And my guides have let me know this is only part of this information. There is still more. But it's not because it's being hidden. There are forces that are neither malevolent or benevolent, but just synchronistically processing this stuff in the background, so it doesn't have so basically the people that go through this stuff don't have mental breakdowns. This is why it's been slow to release, and there is a second stage and maybe even a third stage. I just had to get that off my shoulders, because I think a lot of people are going to be affected by this in one way or another, even indirectly. Because I think, and I know that a lot of people want to be good. There is a lot of innocence still in human beings, even though the contents of these files may paint the darkest picture ever. But again, compared to how many human beings are on this planet, how many souls are actively having experiences on this planet, I can truly say that there are more innocent people that could not imagine or perform that type of stuff. Unfortunately, there are a few that do. So, once again, I would like to say, and this is a public message announcement by the angels and your guides as well, those that are sipping through some of this stuff. Give yourself a break in between. Go outside and ground. Talk to people. And don't just talk about this topic, but don't stop living because of the contents in there. People need to understand that they have to live. They have to find joy, including in today's dark times sometimes. But I do gotta give a message of hope, because there is a lot of stuff to be hopeful about. This is the shift. Truth is starting to come out and prevail. This is not a one-sided or an isolated event where the truth came out. No. More and more, you will start to see truth come out. But don't be so obsessed with it to have it all at once. It could overwhelm you emotionally in an unhealthy way. Let things flow. That is the message. Let things flow. Continue to live your life in the best manner possible. Still try to find joy. Still try to find happiness. There are shifts happening going forward now. And they're moving slower than expected for a lot of people. Because they want that instant gratification of, hey, it's fixed. That instant relief for some of the hardships they're going through. That instant healing. And sometimes the best healing takes a little bit of time, so it can heal properly. So there aren't any unconscious, emotional wounds still lingering. You can't rush it. I know. I wanted to be hopeful and it kind of started sounding somber. But it's important you guys hear this. Because a lot of people want justice to come out immediately. Many are appalled by what they're finding out and wondering why a lot of law enforcement and justice systems don't immediately put everybody, maybe even named into the justice system. And justice will come. You have to give it time. In the meantime, I suggest if you have vulnerable children. Oh, hey, how's it going? I'm doing well. Just trying to give some helpful spiritual advice or perspective from all the recent findings that came out on the Twitter or X platform. How about you? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay this fine night or morning or wherever you are. So, yeah. So guys, the information coming out is very important, but take it easy about it. Where am I from? That's a difficult question. I was born in South America, but right now I reside in the US. Guys, I advise many of you to meditate. And when you meditate, kind of release the tension within your muscles. I think a lot of people meditate and they just want to sit still and they become very tense, and that's very counterproductive, guys. Don't do that. When you meditate, just ease up. Ease up your jaw. Ease up your shoulders. It's not about sitting still in a perfect position. Just relax. Make it fun. Oh, you're from Australia. An Aussie. I met a lot of people from there are Aussies. They're great people. And fun to have a beer with. Or a pint. for you guys. So I hope you're. Thank you, thank you. I've just been yapping about helpful tips so far, so it hasn't been too fun so far. Can you follow me? Sure. What is the song? I gotta change the background song. Very kind of spooky. There we go. Something a lot nicer. So yeah. Yeah, guys. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, guys. Thank you for the follow. That's kind of loud. Hold on, let me just. It's supposed to be a little. There we go. Ah. So, what you should do to kind of control. Oh, so you're a VTuber as well? Nice. Do you have a specific genre? Are you a animal-based VTuber? You quit your stream? I'm sorry, did you quit your stream or did you just end your stream? I didn't quite catch that. Yeah, family issues? Yeah, it's understandable. Like, it's very hard to find that work-life and stream balance. I think, especially streaming, and I have the same issues where I try to maintain like a certain level of consistency. And sometimes it's hard to maintain that consistency because there are things outside real life that make things difficult. Things come out of nowhere, issues arise, and then there's also your health, your mental health, your physical health. There's also work. I'm a very small VTuber, streamer, and I do this for the love of the game. Trust me, I don't make any big numbers. I just do it because I want to learn, I want to express myself. And it's really difficult sometimes. Sometimes I don't have the motivation or the energy because of all the stuff happening outside. Streaming, it's not just my only job. But as you build consistency, as you build energy, sometimes you gotta walk away for a little bit, so you can regain that passion for streaming, regain that passion for just whatever you do. I don't know if you just play games or you do variety. Sometimes that gets old and you have to kind of cook up new ideas. Also, you have to recharge the batteries. You have to recharge your energy. It's very important to do that. When you can balance that out, streaming becomes a whole lot easier. And it also helps having a good chat and community, which is what I strive to create. A good chat and community makes things so much easier for the streamer, and it makes the streaming experience more fun for everybody. So, don't give up! Yeah, I mean, I do have emotes, but I haven't. I keep trying to enable them, and I guess I gotta become affiliate or something. I don't know, whatever. And I keep getting close, and all of a sudden, as soon as I get close, I have to take a small break because of, again, uh, mental exhaustion from other parts of life or whatever. So every time I try to add the emotes, they're like denied. I'm like, why? It's like, well, I guess you're not an affiliate. I'm like, really? Something as simple as emotes? But I do have them. I just need to unlock that level of stuff so I can enable them properly, which is silly. Maybe I could do it on the YouTube side. Oh no, I mentioned another platform. Hopefully, the Twitch gods won't smite me. Anyways, I understand. Overlays, we got some overlays. I just keep it simple sometimes because a lot of times I go directly into gaming. So, yeah, it is what it is. Not worried about it. Besides, it's the messaging. It's the entertainment. You don't need to have... I could buy all the fancy art. And I can buy a ton of emotes. And I can buy a whole bunch of like little, things to entertain people. Little, side games and stuff that I can incorporate. But if I can't have an entertaining stream, if I can't vocalize, if I can't entertain you with just my yapping, it won't really matter how much fancy art I have, you know? Yeah, I have some artists that I can, that I built up a good working relationship with. So I usually go with them. And I'm starting to use more VGen because there's a lot of unsolicited, people trying to... not right now, not while I'm streaming. But yeah, there's a lot of people unsolicited trying to sell me art. Any small streamer. You gotta watch out for those art bots, man. But yeah, if this is to all fellow streamers who are starting out, find yourself artists on VGen or on Fiverr, Fiverr. They are they provide more guarantees so you don't get scammed. And they showcase and they have reviews by other people that, commission art and stuff for them. So it is very important that you check them out. Especially if you're starting out, because there are a lot of good artists in there. Some of them obviously they may have commissions closed, but they provide guarantees and a way that you don't just pay up front and then you never get your art or your commission or whatever. So be careful out there. It's very important that you don't just commit, because nowadays a VTuber model with rigging, it's not cheap. And especially if you have to do additional stuff like overlays, starting, animations, emotes, it can rack up very quickly. So invest your money wisely. Dip your toes in the water and see if you really enjoy streaming. If you have a good balance for it. And then you can keep going and buying additional art and finding out, artists. Yeah, but my advice, use VGen, use other services that, I stay away from a lot of artists that solicit via Twitter. A lot of artists that solicit via Discord for whatever reason. Somehow they find a way. Not because they're bad. It's just there's there's a there's a lot of bots that pop up through those applications, and it's very hard. Sorry, very hard to vet those artists. Getting back to the spiritual thing, guys. I want to say that not everything is doom and gloom, even though a lot of it that recently came out made it seem like, oh, the world is just not a nice place. I think a lot of people will start to come together and see the differences. Don't allow this revelations to separate and divide. We're all human beings, even though we may look slightly different. We may have different tastes in food or how we dress. But don't allow yourself to think that another human being does not like stability, love, want family. They may not be ready yet, but eventually people want the same type of things. Maybe the priorities in that order are different. Okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate that you trust her, but right now I'm not looking to commission anything. But thank you. So be kind. I know it's difficult sometimes, but be kind. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you, but I'm not looking for any art right now. In fact, I don't know, based on my work-life stream balance, I may need to take a little break too. Let's see. What other topics that I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I mean, I also lately have been seeing so many people are so jaded by dating and love. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up. Oh, although the current background music is kind of gloomy, so let me just change that up to a little more. Yeah, it's a little more upbeat. So, with Valentine's Day coming up, I'm gonna need all of my Cubs, my Leo Cubs, to listen to me or watch the VOD to be courageous. But what I mean by be courageous, don't just try to rizz up that significant other or that love interest or, you know, somebody you're crushing on. Be courageous enough to be honest. Don't try to invent a personality that you think may try to charm them. Be yourself. Each and every one of you has something charming about yourselves, even if you think you don't. Also, when you're honest and forthcoming, and I'm not saying you have to unload your life story and every embarrassing moment right away, but let's say, you know, Valentine's Day goes well and you have a few more dates. Start to slowly be a little more vulnerable. And by vulnerable, I mean honest about, you know, your likes, your dislikes. And, you know, maybe a few more embarrassing things. Try to, you know, make it a little funny and entertaining. But if you do that, you show who you are as a person. And that may have a big impact on the other person also being genuine and honest. And if they're not, yeah, maybe you dodged. Maybe you dodged a hot mess. And that's a good thing. I think so many people are so desperate for that relationship status that they don't truly vet their partners. Also, a lot of people aren't really honest about who they are. They create I've talked about this in the past, a facade, a persona that might make them more interesting, more attractive. And then once you get to know them, you start to realize that's not quite the person that I met. Because you can't keep up a facade. You can't keep up a certain, mask for long. Eventually, your true colors will start to come out. So that's why honesty is the best policy. Can you embellish things a little bit? Okay, yeah, you can all can. But there's a difference between stretching the truth and and being something completely different. You know? So yeah. Now, all the things that I've talked about may not seem spiritual because I didn't, besides the fact that I, let you guys know about meditating. Guys, meditating's not always about, sitting cross-legged and on the floor going all day. Meditating is just sitting comfortably and letting go of the tensed up energy in your body and trying to ease your mind so a lot of racing thoughts don't overtake your mind or your brain. I know a lot of people say, oh, I have ADHD, my mind just runs 24/7. It won't stop. It just goes from one topic to another. And that's understandable. And that is probably the more reason why a good meditation is good. Because once you start to master your mind, so it's not jumping from topic to topic to topic and having all these intrusive thoughts that kind of break up like any concentration. Once you start to ease, and it's a slow process. It's not like you just one day you just wake up and it's like, oh, I'm in Zen mode and I have a clear mind. It doesn't quite work that way. But once you start to ease the mind, you'd be surprised how you might have more epiphanies. The light bulb you start to feel more at ease. You start to notice things about yourself that maybe were bothering you, but you always kept them, held in. Whether it be certain emotions from the past that are repressed, maybe certain pains that you just dealt with because you were always on the go and you sat still and you let go, and all of a sudden it's like, your knee kind of like feels a little tight, or sore or whatever. Or your shoulder just feels heavier than it should. If that makes any sense. And once you start to let go of all, you know, those intrusive thoughts, and you start to kind of focus on some of those things that making you uncomfortable, whether it be emotionally or physically, um, because your mind is not racing from one emergency to the other, and another to one, you know, priority to the other to the other. That's why you should start. I would say a good meditation doesn't take a long time. You don't have to sit there for, you know, hours upon hours chilling under a waterfall or something. A good meditation sometimes takes 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, where you just sit down, relax, and you kind of disconnect from all the doom scrolling, from all the discourse, and you try to get to know yourself a little bit more. Maybe you ask yourself questions that you normally wouldn't ask. What do you want in life? What are your new hopes, your dreams? Maybe you thought you knew, but maybe what you thought your dream isn't bringing the joy that you thought it was going to bring. So if it doesn't, well, what can you do about it? Maybe you create a new goal, a new dream that might align more, that might give you more joy, more happiness. I would say not so much excitement, because excitement can go in two ways. Not always in a healthy way. But yeah, these are all things to consider and helpful advice. I think there's a lot of potential I see in a lot of people I come across that a lot of times gets buried by pressure or responsibility or lack of self-worth. And it's easy for me to point out these amazing qualities in people, but until they see them for themselves, until they realize how special they are, just because you think you don't shine in one specific area or have, you know, the best of something, I don't know, doesn't mean that you don't shine elsewhere. A lot of times people focus on what they lack rather than what they shine in, because it's so natural for them. Imagine that. Imagine being amazing in so many things, and you really focus on just like one little thing that just isn't quite as special, but overall you're amazing. So stop being self-conscious. Start loving yourself. Oh man, what is this oldie? So yeah, connect with yourself. Meditate a little bit. Get to know yourself a little bit more. That's how I started. And now I see the world in a completely different fashion. Although sometimes like I said, believe it or not, I get overloaded by emotions that aren't even mine. And I have to watch out for that and be better at, you know, discerning these emotions and understanding where they come from, so that I can be the best version of myself. You know, Imagine being all happy and joyous and singing and just being all chipper, and all of a sudden you feel dread and like being down and sad, and like you just like somebody just dumped you and you're like, what? Where'd this energy come from? Why am I feeling like this? I was just super happy, and then you realize that, there's a lot of people around you that just went through some crazy shit. And they're just having a really shitty day. And once you can detach from that, once you can just say, okay, this is not my emotions, this is not me. Let me see what I can do to help them out. But if you just take on their emotions and you don't see things clearly, you're not being helpful. You're just adding to the same kind of down, like those heavy emotions that you might be able to like rub off on somebody else, and now you've made them kind of down. And also, you never know. Sometimes a joyous smile, just a good positive interaction with someone, even just a energetic good morning, even to a random stranger, could change their whole day. Maybe they've never had somebody to energetically look at them with a joyous smile and say, "Good morning, how was your day? I hope you have a beautiful day." Maybe that person has not heard something like that in a very long time, and now they have. And now they want to express that same thing. They want to embody that same energy. Energy is contagious, whether it's be joyous and happy or just sad and lonely and So be mindful on which energies, which emotions you take on and you portray. Anyways, I've been yapping a lot, and I think the chat wants me to shut up and start playing games. Winged, you silly winged guy. Entertain me. Play some games. Spin up the waifu simulator. We will. Relax. We will spin up the waifu generator. But all in all, I want to say that ultimately, not everything is doom and gloom. There is a lot of positive things coming down in the next 6 months, few years. Slowly, a lot of the uncertainty, a lot of the stuff that has been hidden will come to light, and that will have a domino effect that opens up new paths to new technologies, new economies, new ways of leadership that will be what people have been begging for so long. They just didn't know how it would look. Don't fall by the fear being spread. And remember, there are some star cousins, so to speak, watching, joyously waiting for humanity to graduate over this patch that's kind of like moody, so they can make themselves known and come in and greet us and imagine going on one of them ships and traversing the solar system on these fancy spaceships. How the Earth looks from space, all beautiful. Or different planets in the solar system. How our sun looks outside of the atmosphere. Someday, a lot of people will experience this. So keep that joy and that hope in your heart. I know that I would love to experience that. Maybe once again. I don't know, my soul feels like it's already traversed the universe. But it's a song! It's just terrible. I don't even understand. Kiori! How you doing? Hold on, let me change the song because I don't even know. It's like the most crazy oldie. How am I doing? I was just trying to give some helpful life and spiritual advice. Nothing too crazy, but just food for thought and perspective. Lots going on in the Twitter space. And I think people need to just take a moment, step back, and have themselves a nice meal. And considering some of the contents in those files, maybe food is not the right metaphor. People need to have a little bit of fun, some lighthearted fun to kind of break away from a lot of dark stuff that they just learned about. But besides that, all is good. We're about to spin up Wuthering Waves and see if we can capture the new waifu. I don't know, but we'll see. We're about to. My Twitter post? Which one? I've been posting. I don't know. I gotta start using Twitter a little bit better. Lately, I've been using it just to promote the stream, but I wanna say I gotta start applying a few more, jokingly, I don't know, shit posts. Doing some more shit posts and just funny stuff that kind of represents my personality. I just haven't had the time to kind of really. That's a problem. Some of the best jokes and some of the best funny thoughts that I have are very spontaneous. And then I'm like, okay, I have this funny joke. Let me see if I can write it down on a Twitter post. And I'm like, I that wouldn't be as funny anymore because I kind of lost the epiphany or the idea or whatever. Anyways, it is what it is. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, I think, or afternoon in Australia. Just had another Aussie person drop in chat not too long ago. A lot of Aussies. Morning. Well, top of the morning to ya. To be honest with you, you know what I feel like having right now? And for you guys, it's probably that's a shit beer. I would love to have a Foster's right now. A nice cold Foster's. That's right. That's right. Hold on, let me start getting ready to go over to Wuwa. A Foster's. And I don't know what's another well-known Australian beer. Actually, let me look at this up. What are some Australian cocktails? Yeah. Oh, well, good. Trust me. What is it? Uh, Foster's is a beer. Yeah, very very famous Australian beer. Although, for what I hear, because again I'm an American, is that a lot of people in Australia think that Foster's is a shit beer. I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I haven't had a lot of. You drink apple juice? Hey, there's nothing wrong with apple juice. Let's see. And good that you don't drink. You know why? Drinking is now expensive. Yeah. And it's not as fun as they used to be. You know, when you used to have like some adult beverages in the past, it used to be fun because people would want to be sociable at a bar, at a party. Now everybody's such an introvert that nobody wants to be sociable. They just drink just to pass the time, which is not fun, and also can lead to you having a very unpleasant next day morning with a hangover and stuff. So you gotta be careful. Actually, it's good that you don't drink. Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah. Well, you know what? Addiction. A lot of times, and not every time. A lot of times, addictions come from that feeling of, well, it's already part of, let's say you went through a traumatic experience. Some people want to drink to forget about that. It eases it numbs a little bit of the emotional or even physical pain, which is not healthy. But alcohol doesn't always lead to addictions. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why you got to be careful. Sometimes also, if you are an introvert, you also have to have a little bit of courage, because when you drink, they call it liquid courage. Well, liquid courage to an extent. So if you're drinking and you continue to drink without actually being sociable, that could lead to a bad time. You know, it's not magical. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's easy to fall. Yeah, it's easy for that. Trust me. It also depends what you're having. Not everything hits you the same. Beer, 2 to 3, you should be fine. But then some people go a little bit crazy and they have a very sugary cocktail filled with a very potent alcohol. And yes, you could get drunk very quickly, especially if you're not uh, used to it. Also, younger people have a stronger liver, so they can take on. And this is the problem with a lot of people that drink. Their liver is healthier and stronger, so they can drink more without feeling the effects of the hangover. As you get older, it's not as it's your liver is not as strong, so it's not at it's not as tolerant to stronger alcohol. So there's a lot of balancing about it. It's not like you're just gonna drink one beer and all of a sudden you're gonna be a drunken master. No, it takes a little bit more than that, but it's about finding your limit. And a lot of people don't know how to find their limit, and oftentimes they go over it. I'm just saying. See? This is what I mean. This is what I mean when chat, starts to get curious. Listen, I have a lot of wisdom in me. You just have to ask random questions and I will start spitting out random facts. Anyways, I think I was going to launch Wuthering Waves, but I don't know what happened. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Where is OBS Studios? It looks like the new patch came out, so I want to see what it looks like in the story. Listen. I was locked in a storage closet today, unboxing a whole bunch of heavy equipment with very little like sociable interaction. My social battery was way past, overcharged. I needed to yap. That's why I even started to stream a little early. I needed to yap. Let it out. Where is it? Where is? There we go. Can you believe that I used to be an introvert that didn't want to talk to people? Now look at me. What have I become? Alright, so let me just... hey, look at that. Look. We still gotta find a name for you. Yeah, you. Oh, damn it. OBS. Start camera. There we go. Well, that's not much better. Rawr! Let me just get myself in the corner. And there we go. Alright, that should be good. Let's see. Let's see what we have for the waves of the weathering. And what we need to do today. So based on the promotional material, why am I seeing 2? What the? Oh, I see why. Hold on. Need to. Yeah, there we go. Now it's better. Photosensitive seizure warning. Good thing I never had that issue. I'd be a very noisy seizure patient. Look at all the pretty lights! Ah! I keep forgetting that the new login screen. Oh, that's right. We get a new outfit. Yeah, that's a new girl. Hey, new girl. She's like a Lucas Klein kind of like songstress kind of mecha girl. Ooh. I will take the gift. Wait, what? That's a lot of stuff that they gave me. Ooh, look at my new wings. Okay. What did I get? Ooh, they gave me 300. And another 300. Yes. Yes, give me all the pulls. All the pulls. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I forgot to change the stream to, I'm just chatting to, Wuthering Waves. Yeah. Okay. So that's a new girl. Chiza came up. Lupa. Oh, we got Lupa already. But I might try to get her weapon. How do you pronounce that name? Ameth? What do I have to do? Ah! Oh no, I started from 0. Do they have new weapons? No. No, they don't. That's why I don't care for that. Ooh. So when we finish the main quest, do we get... Oh, we gotta finish the main quest. Okay. Ooh. Look at all this fancy new sounds. Yeah, I'll take that. Ooh, what all this do? I think they played around with the sound settings because the menus like sound so loud. Alright, so let's do her trial and see how she plays.
System integration complete.
Damn, it's loud.
Let's go save the world!
Yeah, let's go save the world. Ooh.
Lasers charged. At your command.
Damn, she's OP.
Enemy unit detected. Projection. Heroes on. Lights up. Limelights checked.
Yeah. Ooh.
Souls sing in harmony. To the Savior's victory. Enter on cue. Time to shine. Sing your heart out.
Not gonna lie.
Lasers charged.
She's very versatile. I haven't felt a character this versatile since like Lupa. But Lupa doesn't have a huge amount of damage.
Light arc. Eclipse. The world is mine to guard. Objective logged. Time to shine.
Yeah, time to shine.
Feather drones assemble. Smile. Sparks. Ignite the world. Starfall.
So much going on with this combat. I don't know what to do. So I can stay in my robotic form. Look at that. Look at those wings. I like this. My wings! Wuwa gives you wings. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. Yes, I'll claim this. Oh, Jesus. Lupa! Yeah. Wait, when did the banner characters become so bouncy? I don't remember them being this bouncy. Were they always this bouncy? Oh, Lupa. Being all Lupalicious. Alright. So we need 4 more. I'm sure we'll get that in the story. Let's go back to the city.
Heading to the testing field. Be careful.
The city. Basic combat. Tune break. I forgot about this terminal thing. Hello? Course reminder? Sure. Professor's trying to get me to go to class. But I would really graduated. I'm a graduator. For the graduating. Not the VTuber graduating, but the graduating. For the studies. I do not want to purchase. I don't know. Ooh, look at all the different bikes. Oh, there's a Uno bike. And then there's like all these bikes. Ooh, I can buy these. And I only need 1 more. How do I get it? How do I get? Yeah.
My symptoms have stopped for now. But whatever drained my frequency is still somewhere in the High Roy.
Yeah.
The only thing I haven't surveyed yet is the Exostrider out in the Frostlands. The Roya's Trine myth likely mentions it. This lecture could be my chance to find a clue.
Oh, we're going to class. Yes. We're going to class. We're gonna go to class and we're gonna find about the Exostrider, the Strider of the Exo, and yeah. What?
Relax, I'm off duty today.
Arr.
I've got better things to worry about than your attendance.
You should always worry about attendance. Yeah. When do I get my school uniform? Hello? I'm in class. Present. Leo present. I think that girl over there gave me a confession note. Hello? Ooh. Hello, teacher.
Now we reach the second epoch of the Royan Trine myth, the Sacred Reactor Epoch.
Huh? I'm sorry, what epoch? Excuse me, teacher. Can I get Can I stay to study after school? Cause like, do you have after school classes? Tutoring? Yes, tutor.
After Baldur, the sun's incarnation, had sealed the foreign divinity Huthrungur, the Frostlands fell into an endless dream. Assistant Navora, would you continue?
Yeah, assistant. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This section, it describes how the Exostrider used its greatsword to seal the Threnodian behind the Strider Gate.
Oh, she has a Tacit mark. Is she gonna be a playable Tacit? A character?
The records say both the Exostrider and the Threnodian traveled through the Strider Gate to reach Lahai Roy.
Mm-hmm.
Their battle was fierce.
Fierce.
The Threnodian pushed the Exostrider to the brink of defeat.
Oh no. The
But
Trinodian.
at that moment, for reasons unknown, the Exostrider's reactor drive flared with blinding light.
Yeah.
And it found the strength to raise its sword and seal the Threnodian away. Lahai Roy was saved. What a relief.
Was it?
Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Imeth from Rebel College, same as you.
So it is pronounced Imeth.
First time seeing you in class. Trying to collect credits from all 4 departments? That's ambitious. Welcome to the academic quagmire.
Imeth, I've been looking for you.
Yeah.
I never got the chance to thank you.
Thank me?
The day the Eye of the Threnodian appeared, you drove it back and saved me.
Yeah.
Did I? Sorry, I don't remember that.
Oh no, she has amnesia.
She doesn't sound like she's lying. Then how?
A synchronist. A freshman.
What's so funny?
Yeah, what's so funny?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just not used to seeing you like this.
You used to see me, you just met me.
I mean, look at you. Something's missing, though. Oh, I know! A uniform! The Academy still hasn't issued you one? They're painfully slow sometimes.
Sounds like it.
Imeth?
I have to go. Gotta run, Professor!
Rover, let's try to channel that enthusiasm into listening.
Yeah.
Do come see me in my office after class, okay?
I was hoping.
Assistant Navora, if you would. Pick up from the Twilight Epoch's Unending Winter, please.
Yeah. The unending winter. Which means we gotta end it. Bring in the summer. Summertime.
Sigrika, could you come to the library with me?
Okay. Hey, did you notice the new student? The one who kept talking to herself during class?
Rover, something happened during class, didn't it?
Yeah. I meant just dipped class.
So a girl named Imeth just got up and left the lecture hall. I never expected to hear that name again. Certainly not like this.
What you mean?
Perhaps you've just had a run-in with a ghost.
Listen, homegirl was no ghost. She was too chipper.
After all, you were the only one who saw her.
President Lucilla, what do you know about her?
Yeah.
Stay at Rebel College long enough, and you'll eventually hear her name mentioned. Though it's a story from over a decade ago now. Imeth was a synchronist. Brilliant, popular. Professors had high hopes for her. Then, during a piloting drill, she simply vanished. She climbed into a simulator with the others, but when the cockpit reopened, hers was empty.
Oh no!
Intrigued? Want to go find her?
Yeah, she saved me
She
once.
saved you. Seems the mysteries around that girl are still multiplying. To see someone who vanished years ago, presumed dead, lingering around the academy. A figment of your imagination, or is there more to it? I'm very curious to find out.
Oh, it's no figment. Homegirl is super real. Like, for real, for real.
She disappeared from the Synchroling training grounds. The very cockpit she vanished from is still there. The Academy turned it inside out at the time and found nothing. But if you're interested, go take a look.
Fanboy? What do you mean, fanboy? Do I look like a fanboy? No. No way! No way. Well, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, how you doing? Kabo? Sorry? Not sure if that's how I pronounce it. Kabo. Or Kabao?
I expect you'll dig up some new surprises for us.
For us? What do you mean for us? Ah! Ugh! The bunk! Oh no, the mighty bunk! I don't... So how you doing today, Kabo? I mean... Kabo? Sorry, I'm so probably butchering. I apologize. I don't need to be mean. I tried my best.
Solaskin?
Ooh.
What could they be doing here?
Yeah, what is a Solaskin?
That's
miss?
Solaskin. It's headed straight for the Synchroling training grounds.
Yeah, and it also disappeared. It disappeared.
Ah! The snacks are real nice. Soda's Salmix dry.
That's right.
Lit, you can't deny. Whatever you want,
Whatever you need.
So you never ever want to leave. Anything that you desire,
send it on fire. Oh.
My frequency loss. It's getting worse.
Wait. We'll get. We're fighting the mecha. Ooh, and we got rescued. What are you doing? This is the second time she rescued me. I'm losing my edge.
And nope. Still on the fritz. How are you feeling?
Yeah. Considering, why did you skip class, Ameth?
I'm okay. After that mech flew off, I felt less of my frequency bleeding out.
Yeah, let's not bleed out frequencies here.
That mech's frequency felt like the presence from the rift back in Honami City. Imeth.
Are you a
That
femboy
mech
because you're
only
physic,
left
or are
after
you
it
physic because you're a femboy?
After you clashed with it.
I'm a what? With a who? Hold on. I gotta delete that bot. But I'm sorry. Are you a femboy because you're psychic, or are you psychic because you're a femboy? Neither. I am just psychic. But do I really look very femboyish? Well, thank you. That means that I look young. I'm flattered.
That's twice you've saved me. Each time I'm left with more questions than answers. They say you're the Exostrider Synchronist who's been missing for over 10 years.
Yeah, she's been a ghost for 10 years. Where has she been? Where has she? Ooh, yeah.
And your hand back there.
Hey, is there a little Bang Boo knockoff?
Me? I'm not the Exostrider Synchronist now.
Then where are you, girl?
I'm its Resonator.
Resonator. Okay, well, I mean that's a difference. Yeah, I guess.
I just died first.
Wait.
Call me a digital ghost.
That's awfully straightforward. Yeah, I just went away in Minecraft, and now I'm a ghost. The ghost.
10+ years back, the underground seal broke. The Threnodian on the other side of the Strider Gate was about to swallow Lehigh Roy. I was still a student. My sync with the Exostrider hadn't hit 100% yet.
So it was a 99.
But there was no other choice. The Exostrider was still sleeping. So I had to do something unorthodox.
Oh no, what did she do? What did she do?
So you overclocked yourself to try to resonate with it?
Yup. Impressive, right? I woke the big guy up. If only for a second. The seal held. The crisis averted. Everyone I cared about, they made it out okay.
But
it was too much for me. My body couldn't take it and got totally torn apart. So yeah, I died. But I'm still here, just floating around. I've been a little invisible. Well, a lot invisible. To everyone until you.
why am I the only one who can see you?
You can see me now because of this little guy.
Ooh, what is that?
The Exostrider's reactor core. My existence is kind of tethered to it now. Think of it as my heart.
Her heart. That makes sense. There is a big blue heart with Matrix signaling on it.
Even as a digital ghost, I never stopped trying to pull myself back together. To get back to reality.
Something tells me we're gonna, pull her back into reality. Our reality. So we can raise her up! Ha!
There's something I gotta do. and I gotta be the Exostrider's true resonator to see it through.
And that is?
But our resonance started with an overclock. The power I got was unstable from the get-go. I've spent years building it back up with this core.
Mm-hmm.
The Soliskin have been my little helpers too. Then, not long ago, you ended up with it. That became your backstage pass to seeing me.
Wait, how did I end up with it?
Not long ago. You mean when the reactor drive fell?
Bingo! Since then, the core has become energy stored inside you. This is the first time I managed to make it solid. Took me a bit to figure out the trick.
Then it was you. You're the one who saved Mornier when she was dying.
You and that junior of yours were always close. We even crossed paths a few times back when I was still, well, around. Of course I'd help.
A junior of mine. So I really did know Mornier in the past.
How old am I?
Oh, and by the way, when you charged in to save Professor Mornier, you looked pretty cool.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I'm the rover. The rover. You saw all that?
All right, no more teasing. But I mean it. No matter what, you always choose to save.
I try to.
And to me, that's the coolest thing in the world. The most beautiful. Anyway, back to business. The reactor core is tied to Sigillum. That's the
what?
mech that attacked you. It's like those void worms you fought. Made mostly of Exostrider parts, but corrupted. Contaminated by Threnodian void matter. Sigillum stole a chunk of my power. That threw a wrench in my whole reassembling myself project. Now it's after the core too. Since Sigillum holds this piece of the Exostrider's power, it can't be killed completely as long as the Exostrider and I exist. Now, it can only be me who stops it.
Or me. I could do it too.
And since just touching the thing makes your frequency drain, taking it down should plug your leak too. Plus, I get my power back. Win-win.
Yeah, win-win. Uh-oh.
But see what it's doing to me? Even with you holding the core, I keep flickering in and out. One second I can touch you, the next I'm fading right through. So annoying. So will you help? You've got the core, and the reactor drive is wrecked. I can't do this alone.
Is this our ghost moment? Is she our Patrick Swayze?
Also, I've noticed, when the core is in your hand, it runs faster.
I overclocked it.
I can tell you're leaving a few things out, Imeth. Still, you helped me and a lot of people in the High Roy. That's enough for me to trust you. What do you need me to do?
Yeah.
Existence is the imprint life leaves behind. Being remembered, talked about, and seen. All the places I went when I was alive bear those imprints. The core's running lets me find and record those frequencies. These little cuties have been my scouts.
Oh, yes.
And they'll be our guide. Pretty easy, huh?
Sure.
All you gotta do is carry the core and follow our lead.
Time to follow, yes.
I'll do it.
Alrighty. Thanks in advance, study buddy.
Study, buddy. Listen, I'm not here to study.
The Soliskin went down the lift. Let's follow.
Okay.
Before we go, I need to contact Mornier. The reactor drive was Lahai Roy's son. If I'm using the core, the Academy will want to know.
Go for it. No problem.
Time to go to Professor
I've definitely
Mornier.
glossed over some things. Like what happened during our previous encounter.
Mm-hmm.
What she's done since becoming a digital ghost, and real reason why Sigillum stole her power. After years drifting like this, to still hold on to that spirit. Her will must be strong. Prying answers from her won't be easy. I'll bide my time. The right moment will come.
Has something happened, Mentor?
I'm not your mentor anymore.
I see. So the reactor drive's core survived the crash. It must be the key to reactivating the Exostrider. Of course, then the official stance is that it be returned. Star Torch Academy and the Roya would both agree on that. But as you said, curiosity from the Institute is inevitable.
Mornier?
My. Already caused a stir in the training grounds. Color me impressed.
Why is she hijacking my call?
I'll have people clean up the aftermath. You can carry on as you see fit.
You were monitoring my comms with Mornier?
You're a person of special interest. Of course we keep an eye on your movements.
We?
Yes, we. The Space Trek Collective. Think of us as the annoying adults on campus. I'll handle the debate between the Institute and the Academy about the core. This is a matter of priority. Now listen, but when you're done with your business, I'll need you to return the core to the exit. You didn't mention it to Mornier, but I suspect your possession of it traces back to Imeth.
President Lucilla, I don't appreciate being interrogated over a tapped line.
Yeah.
My apologies. As the one responsible for this academy, matters related to the Exostrider tend to cloud my judgment. After the incident with Warren, we upgraded safety protocols on public lines. No more Here is a peace offering. I've granted you full clearance, passes for the Starboard Riseway, archive access, and use of Academy weaponry and equipment.
Yeah, my weapons are better though.
I'll also personally apologize to Professor Mornier for interrupting your comms and ensure her next research grant is... How's that, Rover?
Why is the Space Trek Collective pushing this so hard?
You should know. You have a past in Lahiroi, and you have some kind of connection with the Exos. The Twilight Epoch, the unending winter described in Royan legend. The threat of the Threnodian Aleph I is growing. We need the Exostrider awakened. Returning that reactor core is... We've always trusted you to stand with us in this matter. To stand on the side. You know where to find me if you need anything, Rover. And my door is always open.
Something tells me...
The Solace Kent is leading us to the auditorium first.
Yeah. Something tells me she knows more about me. Everybody knows more about me than I do. Well... Up, down we go.
The solar celebration is almost here. I wonder what they'll put on this time. By then, exams will be over, and we'll finally get a long break. Ah, vacation. What's not to look forward to?
Wind guide me.
There are tons of Fleet Snowfluff fans at the Academy. Told you.
Tons of what? With the Academy?
Are you here for the Fleet Snowfluff fan meeting? The venue is still being set up, but
Sure.
once it's ready, please join.
Yes.
She's a singer, a campus legend. She's only released online, but she's super popular.
Super. How popular?
But her site hasn't been updated in over 10 years. She posted one last demo, and then... nothing.
Oh, is it Ameth?
Don't be such a downer. Maybe she just graduated and moved on to bigger things.
Yeah.
Probably never showed her face to keep her life private. Doesn't matter. We still have her music. Here, even if you're not a fan, you should give her a listen. I'm new here, but even I was hooked when I first heard her songs.
Ooh. Is it you?
Nice print. A fan meeting. Huh. If they're happy, come on. Let's follow the Soliskin and see what's going on in the audit.
The auditorium.
Told you, there are tons of Fleet Snowfluff fans at the Academy.
I just hope the fan meeting goes...
Whoa, that's a big auditorium. Almost as big as the Game Awards, like, auditorium. If Lupa was around here, she would want to, like, battle.
I finally got this poster ready
The
for
fan
everyone in
meeting
the
merch made it on time.
What?
They can't see you.
Oh, just a habit of mine. Waving, chatting, going to class. It makes me feel like I'm still alive.
What if she is an extra strider?
If I stop, I might forget what it felt like to be human. Call it a self-reminder.
Lots of hearts. Although that heart is very weird.
Fleet Snowfluff?
Yep, that's me. But don't say my alias out loud. It's embarrassing.
So you weren't just a synchronist. You had a whole other life here.
Just one of my many hobbies. I was into photography, gaming, movie nights with friends.
Your typical teenage hobbies.
Figured you only get to be a student for a few years. And I wasn't the ambitious researcher type. I wanted to soak it all up while I could. I tried a little bit of everything. I just wanted a happy, carefree life. Who knew I'd end up as a ghost, stuck as a student for 10 more years? How awful is that? Wait, does this mean I'm never gonna graduate?
Probably not. But you probably had enough knowledge to be a professor. You might get a chance once you restart your body.
Hope so. Guess everyone needs something to hold on to. It's good to have a little hope. But I have to say, it's really moving to hear people talk about my songs after all this time. I wrote those for myself, you know? Never expected so many people to care. But if they made someone feel something, joy, pain, anything, that makes me really happy.
Oh. Who's gonna perform the concert?
Listen. Hear that song playing in the auditorium? That's the unfinished demo I left on my site. What a shame. I really should have finished that before the training run. Now it's my little musical epitaph. Let's go. The Soliskin is calling us.
Yeah, the Soliskin. Let's follow it to... It better not go on stage. I'm not trying to sing. What is it doing?
Is that the student rep from Rebel College? That's one bold speech.
Is she giving a welcome speech or recruiting for a space adventure club? Uh-oh, the professors look upset.
But she made a good point, didn't she?
Yeah.
Isn't that passion the entire reason we're here?
Imeth, right? I remember her sync test scores were off the charts. We might be looking at this year's prime Exostrider candidate.
Don't be so sure. Heard about her extracurriculars. Put nicely, she's quite the dabbler. Put bluntly, she doesn't take anything seriously.
Is that jealousy I smell? That's jealousy. She's mad because she's good at a lot of things. Ah.
Potential is still potential. She's brilliant. She just needs guidance.
Guidance? Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, rolling. Oh. Well, I guess we're unlocking all these memories.
May we one day walk among the stars, to touch with our own hands a universe so cold, so real, and so breathtakingly beautiful.
Uh-oh, foreshadowing, we're going to space. We're going to space.
That's all from me. If I keep going, my credits this year might be in danger. It's an amazing feeling to be here at Star Torch Academy, and to know I'll be sharing this journey into the great unknown with all of you. As a student, I can't wait to start this new chapter. There's just one thing missing today. I wish my family could be here in the crowd to hear this. So, to her, I want to say, I'm doing great.
Yeah.
And I'm happy. Everything is just as you hoped it would be. So please, don't worry about me.
Is she becoming more physical? She's shining.
Looking back, I really do miss those days. Star Torch Academy is a nice place. I mean, I caused my fair share of trouble, but the professors never turned me away from lectures.
You know, she kind of reminds me of like Johnny Silverhand, except if Johnny Silverhand was a chick and also very happy-go-lucky and pleasant. Yeah, pretty much. We're living in withering cyberpunk.
You saved the Hyroi, Imeth. But you paid for it with your future. And no one even knows.
You feel lonely?
Maybe a little. But it's fine. Loneliness doesn't kill. Besides, I still have plenty to keep myself busy with. I wish I could have been there. At graduation. To hug my friends and wish them all the happiness in the world. The Solace can head it outside. Let's catch up.
Yeah.
If it's leaving the campus, it's probably going to the Frostlands. Right. We'll need to take the Starward Riseway.
That place above the sword?
Yes. A frozen, silent plain, white with endless snow. The place where the Exostrider finally sank into slumber.
I guess I'll have to take my coat and jacket. Well, let's go.
Our next stop is the Starward Riseway. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go to the Riseway. We're gonna go into the Frostlands and get some Exostrider. I wonder if I can
When
pilot.
I was a kid, I once hid in the Starward Riseway and made it to the Frostlands all by myself.
Bold even as a child.
Hee hee.
I hope we don't run into bad weather again, like the last time.
Everyone confirm you've got everything.
Ooh, taking the train.
Have you got your thermal jacket on?
Cause it's so cold for you here, and so let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. Oh, look at that snowflake. It's too cold. It's too cold to the holes of my sweater.
Cold?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
What about you?
Between you and me, ghosts can't feel the cold.
Oh no! No ice cream for her, I guess.
The snow. It's so beautiful.
What a coincidence to run into you here. This is a pleasant surprise.
Hey, what up, Doc?
Oh, it's Dr. Luke. When he's around, just pretend I'm not here. Otherwise, you look like a weirdo talking to thin air.
Hey, listen. I am... Wait, what am I on this? I was gonna say the Endman, but no, I am the Arbiter. Or whatever. Yeah, that.
You should hide too, okay? This is our secret journey.
You know him?
He's the school doctor. All the students know him. I didn't super well, but I do know that he's been in Lahai for a long time, and you can trust him.
You came to the Frostlands for the Exostrider?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see make it work. See if I can pilot that thing. Take it on a joyride.
I'm headed the same way.
Good.
I've got to check in on some researchers stationed out here on long-term fieldwork. Having a guide might make the trip a little easier. What do you say?
Yeah, why not?
Let me help you modify your bike. There are quite a few waterways, and its current setup might not handle them well.
You know how to modify bikes?
You pick up a few things when you come here as often as I do.
Oh, I used to love riding. My friends even called me the Speed Queen. Though that was usually while they were white-knuckling the seat and screaming.
Look at this place. Hard to believe it, but years ago, all of this was a lush green forest. Back then, the Roya were nomads, the true natives of Lahai Roi, who walked in step with nature itself.
Oh, that's always nice. Sometimes you gotta get in tune with the nature. It helps.
Was it the lament that changed it into Frostlands?
Yes. It triggered a magnetic pole shift. From then on, Lahai Roi became the new pole. But a lament wasn't the only cataclysm stirring back then. In the past, we had already reached the stars, but at some point, the etheric sea spread to cover all of Solaris.
That's where I fell from.
From that moment on,
From that moment on, the universe locked its doors. We couldn't verify whether the sky above us was real or just a reflection.
Countless spacecraft were lost. Our space exploration programs were abandoned, and space became out of reach. But times have changed. Since its founding, the goal of Startorch Academy has been to use the Exostrider to explore space, whether through the Etheric Sea or the Strider Gate.
I understand the Etheric Sea part, but the Strider Gate?
You know Lahairoy's history? Both the Exostrider and the Thrunodian first came to Solaris through the Strider Gate. The Academy has its theories, but here are two you might find interesting. The Strider Gate is a gateway to outer space, and Aleph 1 is a Thrunodian alien to Solaris.
I came from space
With a
too.
gateway like that, of course we want to open it. But to pass through, we must awaken the Exostrider and be prepared to face Aleph 1 head-on. I've long believed that Aleph 1 poses a far greater threat beyond void storms, and with other Thrunodians, we can at least glean clues of their nature from their places of origin and the civilizations they emerge from. But Aleph 1... our knowledge remains blank. So many dream of being the Voyager who returns from the stars, the first to walk the cosmos once more. But in all these years, no one has succeeded.
I mean, I succeeded. Not in the not in the easiest way.
The Etheric Sea phenomenon cast us into isolation, but it also gave birth to all our dreams of what could lie beyond.
There is a goddess waifu out there.
And those dreams
dropping meat
still alive today
from black holes and stuff. Yes. Pretty sure. Ooh.
Dr. Herson?
Hold on, before you continue. Gotta get... See if we can do a quick pull. See if... Store... Ew. We're gonna convene. Alright, ready chat? Ready Cubs? Lift off! Oh, hold on. Lift off! Let's see if we can get... Oh! First try! That's right. Let's see. Yay!
Oh, time for another afternoon consultation, I see.
Yes, a lot of consultations.
Release the walls.
Oh!
Quiet.
The fake out.
Cleanse the thoughts, and the soul clears.
Oh, the fake out. Well, I'll take it. I am not gonna be a Debbie Downer. Actually, I haven't used her in a while. A lot of people...
I'll do my best.
A lot of people don't really like this character, but I use it quite often. Actually, I haven't used it since I got Yuno in the rotation. Alright, Well, let's continue with the story.
So deep here.
Got so excited. And I just can't hide it. Ooh.
You
I'm
see
probably-
that? Ancient life forms, frozen right into the ice walls.
Probably gonna be able to like
Millennia frozen in a single moment.
skate down this.
Preserved so perfectly you could almost see what they used to be. To be stuck like this forever. Kind of miserable, don't you think?
Yeah.
Must be around here.
Oop.
Someone's ahead.
Somebody went. Hello? It's that girl from the class.
You are the one who was talking to yourself in class.
Sure, yes. I was talking to myself, yes.
Whoopsies.
Oh, and Dr. Herson. You are traveling together? Did the Academy greenlight a new field trip?
Just my routine checks on the field researchers. Rover here has their own business to attend to, but we're headed the same way. What about you, Miss Navora? Chasing more fallen debris?
Yes, exactly. I heard the Frostlands have been experiencing changes since Helios was launched. I had a hypothesis that new debris fields might have been exposed.
Yeah, I mean, potentially, yeah. That was a big rock that fell, so.
Debris?
Space equipment that fell from the sky long ago. Probes, satellites, and even space stations.
Space! The final frontier. They really are, like, obsessed with space. I wouldn't blame them, because I like space, too. Space
Some
is so
previous
nice.
digs unearthed wreckage containing records lost during the lament. Oh, and images. Photos taken in orbit of other planets. They were absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. Oh, sorry. I got carried away.
It's okay. Passion is a good thing. Also, I was also dropped from
Thank you.
the space.
Sometimes I'll just
So,
start info dumping.
It does look very nice.
I know it's not the best. The universe. What secrets is it hiding behind all those infinite stars?
Other planets.
I really want to know. Anyway, in short, I came here for the fallen debris. The data on the instrument shows there's a high chance that close by.
Oh no! Fracture!
Run!
Well, that was unexpected. I mean, it was very much expected, but... Avalanche! That's convenient. That was kind of epic, but it felt kind of forced. Look at that thing. That looks like a big space station thingy.
I knew it! There had to have been undiscovered debris in this area. It must have been sealed in the ice wall all this time.
Luke, Navora, you alright?
Oh, I'm good. Perks of being a ghost, you know?
I'm so sorry. It's my fault for putting everyone.
The collapse was an accident. We're all okay, so don't blame yourself.
Yeah. Just be more careful when you start pulling, like, you know, harpoons and things from the ice.
But the way we came in is completely blocked.
Scaling that ice wall? It's too high. Too risky. I'd rather not have a student on that climb. I've contacted the academy. They're sending a rescue team. Once Navora's...
Hey, little guy here says our next stop is deep in the ice. There's a path at the bottom of the station. Want to check it out?
What about waiting inside the station? It's freezing out here, and another collapse is possible. It's safer to wait for the rescue team indoors.
I agree.
Let's go inside.
With Rover on the team, a quick recon should be manageable.
Hey, question. Before you came to Lahai Roy, did you do this kind of thing a lot?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Like traveling with a crew, seeing the sights, stumbling into trouble, then going your separate, like a classic road trip movie, you know? Oh, so more big budget action? I can see that. Solaris is crazy. Looks like this time I get a co-starring role. Amazing. Let's keep going, Study Buddy.
Study Buddy? Really? Can I get a better nickname?
There's a collapsed entry point over there, but it's blocked. Some kind of barrier caused by unstable frequencies.
The Exostrider sleeps in these frostlands. Void storm activity can make local frequencies unstable with fluctuating... Oh, taking this opportunity, let me grant you access to the module adapter.
That must have been Lucilla.
Let's move to an area with a stronger signal so it...
Alright, let's unlock the, Yeah, okay. It's good. We're gonna go into this PlayStation. Ooh, we can create artificial cubes?
This module adapter was developed by Star Torch Academy for Frostland expeditions. It lets you interact with frequencies disrupted by void matter. Give it a try. You'll need it here.
You know what? I like the music, the smooth jazz. What's that thing? Oh, it's a tape.
Compared to other debris fields, this station is in much better shape.
It's amazing.
don't know how I feel about walking kind of like this, but sure.
Back in Mount Firmament, I saw characters like this. They belonged to the court of Savante. But I still can't make out what it's saying.
The court of Savante? Who's Savante?
This is...
It still has power.
Welcome aboard the Skyark. I'm Wenlu, your guide for today's tour.
Wenlu?
Teachers, please stay with your assigned groups and ensure this one-day tour goes smoothly. Please direct your attention here. This containment unit holds droplets of the etheric sea itself. As you know, the etheric sea suddenly appeared above Solaris one day. During that initial event, the court of Savante briefly glimpsed a figure of a white-haired woman. She vanished in an instant, leaving countless puzzles in her wake.
Hey, that's who dropped me into, you know, the planet.
What is the etheric sea? What does it do? And why does it appear? The court of Savante conducts research here at Skyark to seek answers to these questions.
Well, let's get the answers, because I mean, I've been wanting the answers myself.
Next, please scan your clearance with the system and follow me in an order. We will now proceed to the central deck. Awaiting us is this station's most significant breakthrough, a mass relay device powered by a stabilized sample.
A sample of the etheric sea? If it's part of the fallen debris, can it be? This research started before the phenomenon first appeared?
Probably.
Oh my, this is an absolutely incredible discovery! Thank my lucky stars I came to the Frostlands today.
That guide was probably a hologram frozen in the system's memory. Those brilliant minds in the Institute will be wetting themselves over this.
I hope not. I'm not cleaning up after that.
One-day tour, huh? From the way she spoke, the visitors must have been school kids. Guess hopping a shuttle into orbit wasn't a big deal back then.
The containment unit looks custom-made too. Transporting those samples safely would have been a massive logistical operation. Huh. Court of Savante Space Station. This is an exceptionally rare find.
Yeah, how do you know
The Academy has recovered other debris from this era. The systems have enough common architecture for me to manage a base. As for the Court of Savante's characters, let's just say I developed an interest in it, under unique circumstances.
Okay, I guess. Sounds like you're letting out, or leaving out a lot of information, but sure.
The characters on that pen, they're Court of Savante letters.
I obtained it by chance. In fact, it happens to involve you.
Me? What'd I do?
This isn't the place for that story. When we're back at the Academy, come by the infirmary. After all, it is a long story.
Ooh, sounds mysterious. I want to hear the story too. Please. Pretty please.
Like I could stop a digital ghost anyways. Depends on the situation.
I'll hang back and wait for my cue then.
Everyone, this way please. The visitor registration system is here.
Is there any loot? There's gotta be something in here that's... Guess not. Fine. I will do the quest item. If I must.
Welcome aboard the Sky Ark space station. It's an honor to share this vessel of knowledge with you as we journey.
The clearance we got won't grant us access to the entire station. We'll need to register again later. Also, while the hull looks intact, the system is reading several parameters in the red. It could be the etheric sea's droplets affecting the surroundings, spreading through the station.
Strike from the shadows. I sense your weakness.
Can we go through the force? Oh, okay. I guess we can dematerialize stuff. See, where's all the loot chests? They usually add a few more along the way, but I guess this area might just be story only.
That flowing sphere is the mass relay device, with the etheric sea as its core. Let's check the console.
Good question. Where's the oh, there it is. Wakey, wakey!
With the droplets dispersed, some space station sectors have become unstable. This mass relay device shares the same origin as the droplets. It can stabilize them, and also punch a corridor to other sectors. Incredible that it has such capability.
Okay.
The hatch over there is back to normal.
Interesting. Feels different from how I usually move.
Guess we take the adapter. Space. Here we go, yippee! That was a convoluted way of getting across, but hey, probably was fun.
Pathway's blocked. Let's try the module adapter.
Side scroller time.
Look here. Hello.
Ghost, remember, hacking this is easy. Welcome to I Mean Out.
Okay. So what do I do now?
Cherish every game.
Not gonna I like this level design. It's unique.
Remnants of the past.
What the hell? Oh, I see.
Wow! Stellaris' rising star, everyone! What a leap!
Oh, come on.
Track system activated. Done. This track was used to transport experimental samples from space. The storage facility should be just ahead.
Where's the doctor and the other student? Not gonna lie, this is a very charming, like, fun platform. Like, I like that they took the risk with this. It's fun, not high stakes. It's not in the middle of a lot of tension. It's fun. All right. So now that we're here, what happens?
These containment units hold star fragments and etheric sea droplets, all collected in EVA missions by our very own Uncle Clement, who just gave you a tour.
Uncle Clement.
It's exhausting work. After each mission, he requires a full cycle in a recovery pod. Let's thank Uncle Clement, and then gather here. Now, please welcome Project Director Junshi to give us an overview of the Etheric Sea Initiative.
By now, you will have experienced our mass relay device.
Yes?
It is our first major breakthrough and definitive proof of our theory that the Etheric Sea can be utilized as a gateway. The droplets exhibit unique quantum properties. Used as a medium, they could help us reach places no one on Solaris has ever set foot.
Oh, so we can use the etheric field to get the Exostrator to do a quantum jump or whatever. I get okay. Okay, I'm getting it. Getting the hang of it.
But I believe these obstacles will be solved soon. I have faith, not just in the court of Savante, but also in humanity's resolve to explore the stars, and in the budding curiosity I see before me. A mind that feeds on the light of distant stars would never be content to simply look.
Yeah.
It will find a way. Recently, a brilliant new mind joined Skyark. Our work was instrumental in developing the mass relay device. Let's welcome Professor Wei Ying to share her vision.
Wei Ying?
A pity. His hopes never came true. Humanity's quest to reach the stars has only gone backward. To feed on the light of the stars. Venturing into the unknown beyond the etheric sea. Romantic idea. Though who says something ugly isn't waiting out there in the dark?
Nah, there's just some chick that just drops like main characters out of black holes. It's cool. It's cool. She's cool.
Over here. I found something interesting in this. The station fell long ago. But according to this, the Skyark system was briefly reactivated after years of silence.
Could someone still be alive?
Not likely. We'd have found signs of life long before now. The activation sequence was used only to seal hatches and lock equipment.
Can you see who activated it?
Hold on. Yes. Clearance belonged to Clement.
The one who gathered the droplets.
That's all I can pull for now. But the Academy will run a full investigation later.
Good. Keep me posted.
Shame the director's speech got cut off. Can't help but wonder what that colleague of his was going to say.
Yeah. Was I the one to design the mass driver? The foreshadowing of the foreshadow.
Welcome aboard the Skyark.
The station's security grid is offline in this sector. The monsters, void matter has made them highly unstable.
One more time.
I'm so used to playing Arc Knights now that I lost my edge. Well, time to laser over.
Leave it to me. Strike from the shadows. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness.
The frequency here is unstable too. Try using the module adapter to disrupt it. Look left! I hacked the Skyark system. This is the data archive sector. Those blocks are all storage modules.
Okay.
And that moving one? An anomalous module gone hostile due to the Skyark system's glitches.
Hopefully this helps. No hesitation.
Void matter levels seem to have risen.
end has come.
I wonder what Abby has to say about all this. Abraxas, why have you betrayed us? Oh.
It's moving deeper into the sector. I'm on it. Look! Lahai Roy Blocks is complete. In the Space Fantasy Katia series, every copy included this minigame. I love it so much, and I'm really good at it.
The anomalies here are more pronounced than before.
How big is this place?
Hang in there! I'm working on something in the Skyark system. Use the adapter to disrupt these error modules.
Ah! Oh no!
The anomalies here are more pronounced than before.
Redo.
Hang in there! I'm working on something in the Skyark system. Use the adapter to disrupt these error modules.
I'm using the adapter to disrupt the floating attacking blocks. Ah!
One more time.
Breach complete. Hey, do you know how to play rock, paper, scissors? Good. Now, go rock! Yeah, we won! Amazing play! Wish we could play another round of Lahai Roy Blocks again.
I feel like I've dared into the Matrix.
These things are just like minions in the Space Fantasy Katia series. I'll clear them out for you.
Those modules fell and took out the hostiles? Doesn't it feel like we've been extra lucky this whole way?
You're right, but some modules did attack us. Hard to tell if the Skyark system likes us or not.
Alright, let's see what we find over here.
Welcome aboard the Skyark space station. Your one-day tour has ended. Please follow your guide, but may we meet again?
That's it. I wanted to find out more information. Do you get to go to the stars? What happens if we press this button? Yep.
There are traces of void storm contamination everywhere.
This concentration of void matter should have flooded the upper decks by now. Could something be containing it down here?
Further in. Something's down there.
Well, let's go find it. And beat it with a sword or a stick. Hello? Boss monster? Something tells me that dark hallway has something to do with it. Don't go near it.
Huh?
It's an astronaut.
That hurts.
Navora!
Void matter saturation is critical. The Skyark system is going into failure. I'm going in to try to stabilize it.
Everything here has already been contaminated, including that. From a doctor's perspective, the only healing left for what this man has become is release.
Damn.
My past gets deeper.
Bad timing.
I am the vessel.
Hopefully this helps. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds.
Split form.
Charge.
My past gets deeper. A bearable price.
Charge.
One more time.
Annihilation.
Pain relief initiated. Imbalance ends here. Huh. Gotcha. Accurate prediction. I bestow
Yeah, let's do.
eternal peace. Rise anew. Blink, and agony ends.
Oh, this is. I don't like this.
A bearable price. Split in form. Ash takes form.
Wind calls. Waves follow.
Charge.
Hopefully this helps.
The wicked. I
Am the storm.
am the tempest.
Yeah, whatever. Close enough.
Struggling only pains you more. Imbalance ends here.
Charge.
My scalpel etches your epitaph. Time to incise. Rot. Resected. Game over.
Game over.
Entombed in daybreak.
Error.
I am the vessel.
Wind calls. Waves follow.
Hopefully this helps.
Split. Form.
Charge.
Huh. Gotcha. Ash takes form. I bestow eternal peace.
I like how the doctor moves. He knows how to fight. Oh no.
I'll check her injuries. Will you patrol the area?
Got it.
Yep.
You go check on her. What's that?
Okay. Hello, Sanum look or my squad and oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow.
The Skyark system is stabilizing.
Yeah.
Look, a log entry.
A log entry.
Clement. That must have been
Yes.
the astronaut's name.
What was his name?
Huh. After he woke from his sleep pod many years ago, he initiated a lockdown that sealed in this entire wrecked sector, including himself.
The void storm had ripped through the sector. He must have been contaminated the moment his pod opened.
That command was a failsafe. He knew he was going to lose his mind, so he wanted to stop himself from reaching the upper decks and hurting anyone. Tragic thing is, the station had already been down for years. There was no one left up there to save.
I think he already knew.
Even if his friends were gone, he might have thought of future explorers. Someone kind to children would have wanted to protect the innocent.
True, true.
To wake up from one long dream, only to
Yes.
fall into a deeper nightmare. Maybe it would have been kinder to never wake up at all.
This file? It looks like a recording.
Open the recording. Show me the mystery. Oh no, the space station is
Professor! Polaris's magnetic poles are shifting! Professor?
Look. Someone's falling straight from the etherics.
Hey, that's me! I told you I fell from the sky.
Was that me in that recording? That had to have been the station's final moments. When the etheric sea phenomenon suddenly spread and engulfed all of Solaris, like Luke said. But those droplets in the sky.
Yeah.
That was retroact rain. So that might have been an image of an event long ago. Not part of the etheric sea phenomenon itself. Did I really fall from the etheric sea? Or what lay beyond it? Junshi did say the droplets could act as some kind of gateway. Back then, could I have?
Came from space.
Imeth?
Hmm? What's up?
You look unhappy.
Not at all. I'm fine.
I'd recommend you keep this private. Don't leave the recording for the Academy's teams to find. Remember what I said earlier. It's a nest of competing factions. Anything connected to your past needs to be handled with discretion.
True.
So, what do you think, leader of the Black Shores?
Very few people know about that. Be direct with me, Luke. I know you knew me before. But I acted mostly as a bloom bearer in the past. You and I, What exactly are we to each other?
Yeah.
Friends, I'd say. Not the kind who lived in each other's pockets. But, as a Huanglong saying puts it, true friendships are still waters that run deep. We met by chance, and by another twist of fate, you entrusted me with a rather long-term assignment. How about this? Strangers in passing who became confidants. How does that definition suit you?
I need time before I take your word for it. Yeah, you know, he seems kind of fishy.
That's fine. Your work in Lehigh Roy won't be finished so soon. And we still have plenty of opportunities to reacquaint ourselves. Star Torch is a web of competing interests. If this video leaks, it'd create quite the cleanup operation. After your sudden exit years ago, people were lining up to unpack your history. Solaris's Golden Girl, forever a mystery.
Yeah, thank you for handling the cleanup. Ah.
You're not the same as when we first met. But let's save the reminiscing. Navora's hurt. I've stabilized her, but as a doctor, I must stay to watch over her. From this point, you'll have to proceed alone. We'll wait here for the...
All right. I'll see you back at the... Luke, when you said I'm not the same, what did you mean?
Just my impression. I could be wrong, but you seem lighter now.
Lighter? Are you calling me fat?
More hopeful. And that's not a bad thing.
Try to call me fat. How dare you?
Hold on, Wuwa. The retrieval team will arrive soon.
So, our squad of 4 is now a squad of 2. Oh, wait. I don't really count, do I? Guess that makes it a solo squad now. I once got accepted to work at a research outpost in the Frostlands. I took a different route back then.
That's a surprise. I thought you'd prefer hobbies over field trips.
Well, I was really into void storms.
Ah.
Could count as a hobby, I guess.
Why does everybody love void storms around here? Must be the thrill of a chase.
Looks like a long way. Better take the bike.
Let's follow the light ahead.
Leave it to me.
Oh, I missed it. This is 5 hours long? Oh man.
So it was here.
Yeah, we played as Luke already. That's nice. Damn, I didn't know it was 5 hours. Also, welcome. No Trisu. How you doing? Yeah,
This is the research outpost you mentioned before?
I'm not sure if I'll spend 5 hours tonight, but I'll see what I can do.
One of them. I worked at several outposts back then, but this one wasn't so lucky.
Ooh.
The scan shows it was hit by a sudden void storm surge. No survivors, so that's why I never saw them again back at the academy.
Oh no! Did they get swallowed up by the storm?
I thought I just didn't see them around.
Imeth.
Anything swallowed by the void storm slowly loses its existence until it's forgotten entirely. If a cassette makes it out, at least there's a record. But if that gets erased too, then even the fact that they died is erased.
No, they won't be erased. Life has a way of leaving traces behind.
Use the core.
Alright.
I want to see them again.
Yep. Open up the core. Hey. There they are.
Imeth, you were amazing. If not for you, that Glomoth would have crushed us to a bloody pulp.
Yeah.
I'm still shaking, but you're already cool as ice. Are all synchronists from Rebel College as composed as you?
If you want to thank her, share your Voidstorm research. To the Frostlands came our little Imeth for this curiosity. You should show her that thesis you've been writing for years.
Thesis? Oh, see? He left behind a thesis.
Imeth, you think cassettes might be a breakthrough?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Right now, they're just for archiving. Actual transcription feels like a leap.
Try looking to the Exoswarm for inspiration. In Lahai Roi, only one power against the Voidstorm exists, and that all comes from the Exostrider.
Your thesis or your delicious stew, either works. I'm not picky. As for the void storm, I'll try all your ideas. The problem is, we don't understand the void storm deeply enough. Especially in the depths with high void matter concentration. No probe survives the journey, so research is stuck. I can't shake the feeling that...
I can't shake this feeling anymore. What is she? Why does she look so sad? And that awkward smile.
When I was a child, my parents were lost to a void storm. Soon after, I even forgot what they looked like. So you see, death hasn't been all bad.
Ah, she's trying to cope. She's a very deep character. Besides that lovely smile, there lies a sorrow. See, Rover can tell.
Once I became a digital ghost, void matter couldn't affect me anymore. Even if the whole world forgets my friends and colleagues, I still get to remember every single one of them.
Yeah. But what if we get rid of the Trinodian? What happens to all those frequencies? Did they come back?
Imeth?
Yep.
You don't always have to smile through everything.
See? I told you guys she knew.
What's that supposed? I'm happy. Really. It's the way I choose to live. You're too serious. Always overthinking. Hence the long face. You wouldn't understand how happy this moment makes me. Come on. I'll show you the Frostland slumbering giant. Lahai Roy's Exostrider.
Alright, let's go to the Exostrider. I'm trying to pilot a mech here.
Ever since I became a digital ghost over 10 years ago, I've stayed in Lahai Roi. Can't get too far from the Exostrider. You've been to
Wait. Why is there two of my bikes? It's multiplying. Oh. We're having a moment here.
So the rain holding Jinjo captive stopped. Time began to flow again, and everyone got to celebrate a new beginning with the Moon Chasing Festival. Then you returned to the Black Shores, to the place that's always watched over you from afar. Oh, and the archipelagos, Raguna and Septimont. Oh, I just love how different these places feel.
How does she know about this?
It's all so wonderful. I love hearing these stories.
Space! Ooh, it's huge! Can't believe it. Why do I feel like something tragic is gonna happen? Like, she's way too happy. It's usually the opposite. It's way too somber and then something happens. For you to walk in the snow. They even have a whole song
It
built.
wasn't all smooth sailing. Plenty of emergencies along the way.
Still, it all sounds amazing. And I know you must care for some of the people you met. Tell me, this journey you've been on since losing your memories, have you been happy?
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Break.
We better not get a sad ending. That wouldn't be cool. Ooh, flowery.
I knew the next stop would be here.
Why the sigh?
The cabin up ahead. It's where I used to live with my family.
Oh.
Sorry, I need a minute. I'm not ready yet.
It's alright. Take it easy. Whoa!
Just like before. The moment it appears, my frequency starts getting sucked out of me. Imeth said it's a Threnodian derivative, like the Void Worm. They share similar frequencies, but my gut says it's different.
Well, that was passive aggressive. Rover, she's a ghost. She can float eventually. You're still oh. She's a little girl now. Wait, what was that? Did I know her before?
What happened to ya? Your frequency's been leaking everywhere. I tried plugging it from the inside, but it didn't work. Ugh. This is no good. Ha! How about this?
Yeah, it's...
It stopped. For now. Ugh. I gotta rest.
Oh
You
no!
did great, Abby.
Yeah.
Go get some rest.
Don't you ever jump in after me like that again.
I will jump in after you once again. That's what I do.
The void matter concentration down there is too high. If you fall into void space, even you could be consumed. Erased from existence.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Listen. I'm the chick that... Oh. I'm the dude that fell off the sky and
Always
stuff.
making people worry.
Yeah, I tend to do that too. But at the same time, I save people. Grr. Grr.
There's a theory in Lahai Roy. Threnodian Aleph 1, the devourer of existence, is the embodiment of voidance. The dissolution of all things. Its true form is like a black hole.
I came out of one of those.
And that theory is correct. I've verified it myself. So far, I'm the only one who's reached it. Because I'm already dead. And no living soul could withstand a place like that.
You went inside the Threnodian itself?
Yes. Think of a severe void storm as a manifestation and portal into void space itself.
Oh.
A higher dimensional plane. It's pitch black, but also like a kaleidoscope.
The visuals. The visuals.
Inside, time and space aren't linear. Everything is warped. Things the Threnodian devoured from different eras can be sitting right next to each other. I know you fought many Threnodians, but Aleph 1 is different. It's already one elsewhere. Wandering through the void space, I saw the proof. A graveyard of civilizations it's already ended. The Threnodian's presence in Lahai Roy is only a sliver of its true self. It's been trying to break through the seal on the Strider Gate to devour Solaris. So, don't go wandering off alone. Not until the Exostrider awakens.
Oh, we'll bring it back. I'm trying to pilot that mech.
Come, let's rest at the cabin.
Yeah, I'm kind of... Not gonna lie. Rover's feeling kind of woozy. You know, all these tapes, it reminds me of playing Tony Hawk. Back in the day. All the secret tapes. Where's the other one? There's one above me, but I don't see it. Oh, it's over there. Hold on, I'm trying to get the secret tape. And I got it. Why can't I run? Oh, it must be part of the story. I wonder what kind of memories will we awaken here. Alright.
I'll stay outside and keep watch, just in case Sigillum comes back. You rest. Don't go anywhere, okay?
But I'm the hero of the story. Of course I'm gonna go somewhere. Why is there a cat reading? I'm sure there's gonna be some background story to that. Oh well. Let me sit down, take a nap. You sit down, weakened by severe frequency loss. You face many dangers, but this exhaustion is different. It feels more like a chronic sickness. Oh no! Darkness envelops you. After a brief rest, you wake up. The room is empty. Ameth hasn't returned.
I thought I remembered something before in the lake. I should look around this cabin while I wait for her to get back. Childhood doodles. All telling stories of heroes saving the day.
Aw, she wanted to be a hero.
Well, she had a creative approach to art.
True.
A game console, 2 controllers. The screen is covered in dust. Hasn't been touched in years. Space Fantasy Katya 6. Split stars. Most games here are RPGs or co-op games.
Yes, RPG supremacy. See, I told you we were gonna get to find out what was up with that cat. Aww.
Stuffed toys. A big cat and a small cat. They look like they were well loved. So soft. You could probably hug these all night. The Solskin rushed towards the couch.
So you guys... Oh, wait. You guys think that she's my kid? Oh no!
Imeth still isn't back. But if my hunch is right...
Look at me!
Imeth, have you been out terrorizing those snow fluff seals again? They scatter the moment they see you. Keep this up, and it won't be long before there isn't anyone left in the Frostlands to play with. Have you finished your lessons? You start school soon. Maybe spend less time gaming, hmm?
I was like a big sis. Oh.
Nuh-uh! They love playing with me. Why else would they crawl over and play before running away? And my lessons... You promised me another level of split stars. No takebacks. I want to learn how you folded that thing first. Can you show me? Pretty please?
Did I win? Did I win the game?
You mean the paper plane?
Yeah! Mine always nosedives right away. But yours flew so far. How?
Of course, there's a trick to it. I'll teach you. But first, you finish your lessons. Then we'll fold planes together.
Aw, okay.
You promise?
Pinky promise.
I promise. Cross my heart.
Hey, look at you. You grew up.
I've been wondering how to tell you this. And now...
We live together?
When I was little, I woke up one morning and realized I couldn't remember the sound of my parents' laughter anymore. Their voices, their faces, their warmth. Everything about them dissolved in the void storm. Later, even the memory of forgetting them began to fade from my mind.
Oh no.
It terrified me. To the bone.
That is scary, not gonna lie.
I didn't know how to fight it. I felt cold, and I knew I had to do something. Anything to make it stop.
You can do anything if you put your mind into it.
So I ran away from the outer woods by myself. I hid in the Starwood Riseway and made my way to the Frostlands. My parents, one was a foreign researcher, the other a Roya. They were stationed here during the Void Storm. I wanted to return to where we once lived, but I couldn't remember the way. I stumbled around for so long, until I finally reached this lake.
That's just... Oh, this is such a touching story. I hope I don't have to... The feels! Oh no. This is gonna make me shed a tear, isn't it? Oh. Oh no! Oh. That makes sense. I went in after her.
Don't worry. Everything is okay now.
See? Even if you forget stuff. Time always, or life always has a way of reminding you what you forgot.
Past self saved you.
I was sinking into the lake, choking. Everything was fading, until a pair of warm hands caught me. They held on tight and pulled me out. And when I opened my eyes, I saw you. But then I
Rover's
realized
popular.
the talisman my parents had left me was gone. Probably lost to the deep. The thought alone broke my heart.
Oh no. This is gonna be one of those touching stories, and I hope it ends up epic and not into a sad fest.
I cried so hard, and you had no choice but to scoop me up, comforting me as best you could. You took me back to your cabin to get warm, and after that, well, you guessed it. I stayed with you there, under your care, until the day you left Lehigh Roy.
Why did you keep this from me?
Yeah.
because it would have been awkward. Imagine someone you don't remember runs up to you, all smiles, saying, "Long time no see. I'm the kid you used to look after."
She's my
And
adopted
what would
daughter.
I even say next? Want to go visit our old cabin? I listened to you and topped my class, or yeah, I accidentally got myself killed. My bad. Saying any of that would only burden you. You never asked for any of it.
Yeah, you always felt familiar to me. Quit being all smarty
Since
pants.
I woke in the Gorges of Spirits, I've met many people from my past. They've helped me recover pieces of myself. It's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can make my own choices. You should have a little more faith in me, Imeth.
Yeah. Facts, B.
I see. Then I'll just shoot away. My freshman speech, my first song release, the time I hit a new sync rate record. You missed all the big moments.
I wasn't trying to.
But I couldn't be mad. I knew you were busy. You were always off saving Solaris from the lament. You had to. And I do think that's a good thing. So I thought, why can't I do the same? Look, I kept Lahai Roy safe while you were away. Sure, there was a cost, but not bad for your unofficial apprentice, right? You
Aww.
think so? Hearing that from a big old savior like you, well, that's nice.
How were you all those years?
You mean after you left? Well, pretty normal, I'd say. Went to school, enjoyed my days, just like you wanted me to. And then I became a ghost. Since then, it's been drifting between the Academy and Void Space. See? There is a bright side. Dying gave me a free pass into Void Space. I'd call that a win. Gotta explore somewhere, right?
She's way too cheerful. You never really saw me before.
Saw you? Oh, you mean that thing you brought up in class? About me helping you take down the Eye of the Threnodian? Honestly, I don't remember a thing. But if the Threnodian was involved, it must have been in Void Space. Anyway, no clues from me. Threnodians having weird powers is nothing new. Or maybe you were just seeing things?
Or maybe that was in the past, but the future. If that's really what you want, then yeah.
Hey, easy now. Just rest here tonight. Project Rebuilding Myself is going great. Once we reach the Exostrider and recharge with the reactor, we can make for Sigillum and finish it. I will take care of the problem for you.
Oh, look at her trying to be the hero.
We
They grow
will face
up so
together,
fast.
Imeth.
Yeah, together.
Of course. But for now, bedtime. You take your old room. I'll be in mine. Kinda takes me back, saying goodnight like this. Just like old times.
Good night. Yeah. Wait, where's my room?
Good night.
Well, that's not a happy face. That's a sad face.
Huh? When did I fall asleep?
Yeah. When did you fall asleep?
my paper plane. I have to show it to her. Oh no! I forgot to save my game. That was my best score ever.
Next time, I'll definitely beat her record. I drew my favorite story. The challenger fighting the dragon, and the lone hero battling the evil Galactic Empire. But I can't get the colors of their clothes right. Oh well, I'll just ask her to help me later.
Damn, Kuro's trying to really hit everybody in the feels once again. Alright, so where's the third? Is it back in the room? Tidy up the room. Okay. Guess I gotta tidy up the room. Touch.
This cat stuffy she gave me is so warm. I love cuddling it when I sleep. Feels like she's right there with me.
Yeah. Find that person. So this is my room. Wait. Oh. Yeah. She's not there. Oh, she is there.
Imeth. What's wrong? Can't sleep?
Are you sad right?
No. Just thinking about some things.
Some things? What things?
You're lying. You are sad.
Yeah, about what?
You see right through me, huh? I'm not sad. I just... Well, to put it in your words, I guess I'm thinking about my homeland.
Yeah, what homeland is that?
Then, do you want to go back for a visit?
I can't go back.
Why? Can I tell you a secret? After Mom and Dad went away, my chest always felt all tight and heavy, and people in the tribe talked to me. Their voices always sounded really far. But that day at the lake, after I cried in front of you, the feeling got a little smaller. I didn't feel so bad. I know you can't say this stuff to other people, 'cause they all think you're super strong. But I'm just a kid, and I don't think you're that strong.
Oh, damn.
So, if you need to cry, you can cry with me. I'm really good at keeping secrets.
She really said, hey, you're not him. You're not him.
So, you don't have to be sad by yourself. Okay?
Fine, I guess. Being comforted by a little kid.
My homeland is far, far away, Imeth. The people there gave me a mission. That's why I came here.
Yeah.
What kind of mission? It must be really important to come so far.
It's complicated. Too complicated for you right now.
Then just pick a simpler way to say it. I'll listen really carefully.
A simpler way. Put in terms of your space fantasy Katya games, I came here to save the world. To do whatever needs to be done to fulfill the mission. For as long as it takes.
Gotta save the world.
Was it the right thing for me? Because one day I realized I would never return home.
So you make a new home, a new friends. Technically, she did return home all her homes.
I couldn't stop thinking about that faraway place. More than I ever had before. In what you'd call dreams, I'd go back. Stand there. Just stare at what I once called my homeland. Even if staring didn't change a thing. Even if it was pointless.
Damn, so gloomy. This is emo Rover.
Oh, I see. You miss home.
Maybe. But talking with you makes it not so bad.
There's still a lot I have to do in this world. This won't stop me. Don't worry about me, Imeth. Yeah?
I'm your family too. Until you find your real family and can go back to your homeland, I'll be right here with you.
Sounds good.
The innocence of children. I wish more people would like stay that innocent. Always be so hopeful. Thinking no challenge is too big. The world might be a better place.
Thank you, Imeth.
Aww.
A dream of the old days.
No, don't be running away. Oh, well, I mean,
Homeland.
I thought she was gonna go out there and like try to save the world by herself.
Morning! Off to see the Exostrider we go!
Okay. Well, we're off to see the Exostrider. This EDM music is kind of crazy. I wonder how much of the story is left. If there's plenty of story, I might just push it for the next stream to finish it up. I still can't believe that we lost the 50-50. The fake out was that's alright. At the end of the day, it still was awesome. Yeah, we're gonna need a whole lot of stuff. Oh, we're not that far behind. So we just need 2 more. Huh. Maybe we don't need them at all. I don't know if we'll get a back-to-back. That'd be funny. That'd be super funny. Let's end it right here with a poll. Time to send it. Here we go. Ready, set, pull. Gold. No. No. Oh. It would have been nice though. Nah. Yes, you can't get always a 5-star. Her weapon looks amazing though. That's probably one of the weapons that I would love to get. Usually I'm not picky about getting a character's weapon. But I would love to get her weapon. That looks cool.
Let me be there for everyone.
Nice pick. Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
I can't believe I still don't have them like at E6. Or...
Let me be there for
Nice pick. Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
Gotcha, didn't I? Perfect weather for a walk today. I'll do my best.
She was the fake out today. But that's okay.
Anything I can help you
I can
with?
still use her.
The divinity may. I shall have no one tarnishing Victory's honor.
I would love to get an old copy of Lupa.
While the moon cycles, let me be there for everyone. As we head toward our shared future. While the moon cycles,
Eyes on the heart. Hopefully.
Right. Well, I guess we weren't as lucky as we wanted to be. And we probably have to finish the main quest so we can get the uniform, right? I don't really need that. Alright. We're just, Yeah, we're gonna call it right here. Because if I go any further, we're gonna get too close to the end and then I'm gonna have to close that. So we're just gonna end it right here. Let me... just Shannon. Ugh, we still gotta find a name for our mascot. Maybe Sebastian. Sebastian might be nice. But I kind of want to have it, like, be chat that, you know, lets us know what the name is. We'll see. Well, guys, I really appreciate it today, and I really appreciate all you guys being patient with me. Sometimes I can be a yapper, sometimes I can be a little crazy, and sometimes I can be a little forgetful of stream. I'm really trying to like balance the work life stream balance. It's not so easy, but I'm working on it. We're gonna bring the stream to a close so I can get a good night's sleep, and I can maybe continue the story. I don't know if tomorrow. I can't promise on tomorrow. Maybe Saturday. Yeah, maybe. So, if not, the day after. We're gonna continue it, and then after that, we might do some additional Arknight Enfield, because this factory must grow. Also, looking at doing some more hand cam streams. Do a little, maybe some tarot. We can continue making spiritual jewelry. That's another good one. So we'll see. Can you teach you guys how to sage and cleanse your auric fields? So that's probably another thing that we could do. That might just be on YouTube channel, but we'll see. Well, guys, thank you for being with me tonight. Have yourself a good night. And remember, stay safe, stay positive. And there's always choice to be made. You just have to be patient and open up your possibilities. And maybe you may come to the epiphany of something new you haven't even thought of. That may be the solution to all your problems. You don't need a get-rich scheme to solve everything. Sometimes thinking a little outside the box. As long as it's legal. Keep it legal, guys. Keep it legal. Anyways, have a good night. Love y'all. Take care.